not my normal kind of video. I'm aware of that. People have, if you're a long-time subscriber, have seen me do a few of these videos. However, people that have more recently subscribed only know me for music on this channel, but I feel like due to the personification on this YouTube channel that I have adopted, I have adopted the image of somebody who is a leader on this YouTube channel. I have adopted the image of somebody who is following with suit of my last 3 videos a prophet, even though I don't believe that myself to be the truth. I don't believe that I'm a prophet, but it's a persona, and everybody has them. However, with that persona also comes certain responsibilities. And those responsibilities can come in the fact that there are certain things that should not be ignored, and certain things that people deal with. Now, it's a big thing, especially in this day and age. It's a lot more acknowledged now, and a lot more being made aware of, as well as a lot more light has been shed upon it. And those are mental problems. And now, I know everybody has pretty much seen videos either on YouTube or on TV about people who deal with like depression or ADHD or bipolar or OCD or ODD, however many mental disorders there are. There's also the kind of unseen mental disorders. And the fact that mental disorders, if not taken seriously, or is mistreated or dealt with the wrong way, can lead to more issues. It's a iceberg effect. Just because you see what's there doesn't mean that's the only thing there. And one of the biggest ones is depression. That is a huge problem among people, and it needs to be made aware, because people make jokes about it, and I've made my fair of "oh, shoot me now" jokes. But there's also the other side of it, where some of the people that say those jokes deal with them themselves, and it's hard to see. But those can also come from other underlying issues as well. Something that really plays into and plays off of is addiction. Now, whether it be tobacco, alcohol, or any other kind of consumable drug or addictive substance, even going as far as to say caffeine, because yes, caffeine is technically a drug. It comes from the same plant family as cocaine and chocolate. Yeah, believe it or not. Coffee beans, cocaine, and chocolate all stem from the same plant family, the cocoa plant. Nicotine being another highly addictive chemical, alcohol, marijuana, heroin, yada yada yada. You know the different addictive substances. A lot of people know all of them. And awareness is great, but you shouldn't have to learn about every substance in the way that it fucks with the mind as well as the body. But you should learn about how addiction really destroys people. It destroys their ability to be social and have social interactions. It destroys their ability to have normal life with family, with friends. Anybody that cares about them just immediately shuts them all out. If not the first few times, eventually they end up shutting out their family because of addiction. Whether it's the addict who's shutting everybody out because he feels unloved, or whether it's the people dealing with the addict shutting him out, him or her, I should say, shutting this person out because they have this addiction, does not matter. Now, anybody that talks to me would know I think the government's war on drugs is bullshit. However, that's because of the term war on drugs. Drugs like heroin and cocaine, when created, originally were meant to be used, as medical substances to help with pain. IV drips to help sedate and keep the body from further breaking or trying to repair itself, so that way doctors and nurses and surgeons can do their jobs. However, those different types of substances have garnered a negative in the world. The plant that marijuana stems from, the hemp plant, which, for those of you that don't know, hemp and marijuana are both sister plants to hops, a plant commonly used in alcohol. All of which have to do with some form of addiction. Hemp was originally created, when found, was originally being mass-produced and used to create things like paper, clothing, rope, even ink. Marijuana, when discovered, was originally being used as a miracle drug, said to be heavily monitored and used as prescribed by a doctor. And then there was a prohibition on it. And there was a prohibition on all of the substances that people were getting hooked on. Funny. Government introduces something, adds a prohibition onto it, and then realize we done started a dumpster fire. But getting off track. I wanted to make this video, and it's a much longer video than my normal rap videos, but I wanted to make this video to help spread awareness, because these are things that have affected my life personally. These are things that both I and others that I was very close with have been affected by. Addiction, I am no stranger to, and I openly admit it, like, I'm an addict. More specifically, an alcoholic, and I've also never been a stranger to a shrink's office. It's something that's going to delay my music quite a bit. I'm working on a new song, but this is something that is kind of putting my music on the back burner for a bit. Something that I gotta deal with. But I wanted to spread awareness for these issues. I also wanted to say to everybody, just share this video with everybody to say that there are people that can help no matter what you're going through. There are people you can talk to, there are people you can rely on. And some of that help will cost money. And some of that help will come in time by just trying to stay sober, stay clean, stay clear, keep moving forward. But some of it you have to do yourself. A lot of it takes the person that's living in those shoes making steps forward. Now, like I said, I've been no stranger to substance abuse. I have been no stranger to a shrink's office, but it is something that has weighed heavy on my mind. It is something that I have struggled with, that I have dealt with, that I have seen others struggle and deal with, and it is something that essentially this channel is art. This channel is my artwork. The YouTube channel that this video and all of my other videos are posted on is my canvas. And the art is up and down. Much like me, my art is up and down. I have my depressing songs. I don't think I've posted much upbeat music, although I will in the future at some point. But no, most of my music points towards looking for a better way of life and trying to better yourself in the world. And I have done this by creating a persona of a leader and somebody who is naturally trying to better the world. I am trying to be a hero. And where some of that I'm trying to be a hero stems from having a character flaw, a trait of my own that is a flaw, which is a God complex, which I'm sure there are a few people that are familiar with those. I'll admit, I am not without my flaws, and I definitely have one of those. But it makes me able to see the world in a certain way. nothing is beyond reach, nothing is out of grasp, nothing is truly out of control until you let it become out of control, let it become out of reach, and let it become out of grasp. I hope this video helps so many people, and I want this video to reach out to people, to let them know that they're not alone, and that no matter what it is, whether it's depression, whether it's ADD, whether it's ADHD, whether it's bipolar, whether it's attention deficiency disorder, whether it's OCD, whether it's substance addiction, no matter what it is, there is help, there is people to reach out to, and awareness needs to be made. I do believe it is still March. And where I come from, there was a mental health building during the month of March. It would say Mental Wellness Month on one of the screens. So I figured, why not? For anybody that watches this, thank you for watching it. I will try to disable comments for this video, however. Share it, though. Please share it. Make these issues aware, or make these issues known, create awareness of these issues, because YouTubers can only do so much, artists can only do so much. We can throw it into our art, but for at least some will completely ignore it and overlook it. Others will see it, acknowledge that it's a part of the song and nothing more, and some will actually acknowledge and understand that it is a part of the song and why it is a part of the song and how it fits. Now, I am not the most coherent writer, but it is art. It is art, first and foremost. It's not professional. It is just art. And like everything else, recovery, remission are both, if you think about it, art. And music was my greatest savior, as well as a few other things, but music has very much helped me, both creating music and finding solace and help in music. Now, it's not going to be music for everybody, but whatever it is, find the thing that helps and make the change.